It's 4:30. And things are getting a little more active down here. Not a whole lot of damage. Stuff is still moving around. I don't know what's happened to the storm. The storm looks like it's breaking up upon the impact. The eye is gone. People are saying, oh, that's an eye. Oh, that's an eye. Oh, now it's got 6 eyes, like a spider. Well, we're getting some wind, that's for sure. Like I said, it's 4:30 in the afternoon. Everything is looking potential. Oddly enough, the wind is coming from the north and the south. That's wild. We'll see what it does. If it gets a whole lot worse, I'm clearly not coming out here to make these videos. We'll see what it does. But so far, so good. Anyway, just thought I'd let you know. Hello, folks. That was 4:30. It is now 4:47. And, yeah. It's taken a turn in the last few minutes. How you doing? I'm just giving you an update on how things are looking down here. The animals are fine. I am fine. I put Bo's harness on him. Cricket's just hanging out with Bo, so she just loves Bo to death, so she hangs out with Bo. But I got Bo's harness on him, just in case. How are y'all doing? Down here in Tampa at what, 4, at almost 10 till 5. Yeah, we're seeing bands. There are some tornadoes, and I think we are under a tornado watch. There have been a couple that have spawned south of us in Florida. I think the first one was Broward County. That is deeply concerning. The storm itself, I think, is down to a Cat 3 at 125. And like I said in the video, it's kind of, when I saw someone with an update on it, it really is, it's a disorganized storm now, with no real eye, unless you consider half of the Gulf of Mexico an eye. It's just really weird looking. But it is still dangerous, and it is still, obviously, going to present a problem for people wherever it goes. Now, of course, the weatherman I was watching is in the Tampa area. This is a 2 o'clock forecast. They pretty much solidified the Sarasota. That's basically where that line is going through. But they pretty much locked in on the Sarasota path for this thing. And, I think this is... yeah, they had locked in Sarasota as pretty much the target for this thing. And it looks like it's holding true to that, so it's going to kind of miss us. However, the weatherman was sure to say there could be a warble, and if there's a warble of 20, 30, 50 miles, it could come up to inside the Hillsborough Bay area and make things very, very bad for people living there, for us. I'm not entirely sure what it's done since then. I saw him talking about this about 4:10, 4:15. I don't know exactly what it's done since then. I'm trying to keep up with stuff here. Obviously, I still have the internet. Obviously, I'm still online, and I have electricity. But I don't expect that to last too much longer. But we're fine. The cats and dogs are fine. Still concerned about the trees surrounding the house. I'm glad to hear it has dissipated some from a Cat 4 to a Cat 3, 125 sustained. But we'll see what it does. We'll know in the next 2 hours or so how bad it's going to be. It'll probably be at its worst, and in 2 hours or so, I'm sure it'll have made landfall. So, someplace, wherever. I'm walking around with my little flashlight. So, I made some what I call surrender monkey cornbread, or surrender monkey bread. And that's basically, you take a Jiffy cornbread mix, a little box you get for like $1.25, and you mix that up with the ingredients, and then you put in some powdered sugar, cinnamon, and vanilla extract. Basically, you make French toast flavored cornbread, and I call that surrender monkey bread. I was happy with it. It's very tasty. You should try it sometime. What else? That's pretty much it for me. That's all I got for you. We got our fingers crossed. It did go south. It's obviously about to hit or approaching Sarasota. It could wobble again. So it could end up coming up Hillsborough Bay. But we got our fingers crossed that it won't. Again, I've lived in Sarasota and worked down there for a while, like Mark and people like that, elite woodworking. My heart goes out to you. Got my fingers crossed for you. And I'll give you another update if I can later, if there's still electricity, okay? But just so you know, we are okay, and I am making cornbread, tasty, tasty cornbread.